today, right here, we're going to be talking about something right here on the show. And this is us officially welcoming you to the Girlfriend Show. Alrighty, my name is Cassandra, and I'm going to allow the ladies introduce themselves, and then we get on with that.
My name is Nancy.
My name is Eunice.
All right, now moving straight into the conversation. Let's talk about the fact that Nigerian socialite Cubana chief priest has been having his moment. I think this is not the first time we're going to be discussing this matter, but it seems like every time we talk about it and go back, it's a different kind of worms opening together. So the socialite reportedly filed a lawsuit against one Helen Mutimo, a Kenyan woman who has been accusing him of fathering her child. The controversy between Cubana chief priest and Mutimo first gained attention in January after the Kenyan woman alleged that she had a brief romantic encounter with a socialite in Lagos on April 2022, a meeting she claimed led to a pregnancy. Mutimi said she made several attempts to reach Cubana after giving birth, but he blocked all channels of communication. Her repeated calls to a paternity test to back her claims have been met with silence. Cubana chief priest has denied fathering the child, describing the lady's allegations as baseless. However, in a recent post via Facebook, DPA Family Clinic, the family lawyer, shared a court document showing Cubana chief priest as the applicant and Helen as the defendant, claiming the suit was filed in Kenya. The document also shows that Cubana chief priest is seeking a restraining order to stop Helen from sharing defamatory content about him on social media while the case is ongoing. So, reacting to the lawsuit via an Instagram live session, Helen declared that she will continue to call out Cubana chief priest until he comes to Kenya to take the paternity test. She also accused him of causing her emotional trauma and homelessness while claiming he blocked those who wanted to support her. She also said her proof of their conversations and warned she said she has her proof, which she even went on to release some chats and everything, and warned Cubana chief priest that suing her won't stop the public confrontation. Now, the whole thing has been going on and on and on for the longest time. Like since January, it has been a lot for Cubana chief priest, to a point where this woman even tagged his state governor, tagged his friends that he should talk to this guy and everything. But that brings us to the topic of discussion today, because from what we see here, the man clearly does not want anything to do with this woman, even though he has not really come out categorically to deny that, I don't know this woman, I don't know her from anywhere, I've never seen her, we've not even to talk of having any sexual relations. But the woman is insisting that they had something that eventually led to that pregnancy that is now the child that she has. And she's calling on the man, okay, come and do a DNA. And it seems like this is the first time in history that a woman is not running away from DNA test. It seems it's a man that is the case this time. But on a more serious note, can having a baby make a man love or stay with you? This is the conversation, because we've seen people hear things like, get married to him because you are pregnant, or maybe when I give birth to children, he's going to love me better, or he's going to change towards me, or something like that. The love will grow because of the children. And from what we see here, it is clear that this man is not interested. He does not want anything to do with this woman nor her baby. But she's insisting that he's the father and he should take responsibility for the child, because according to her, the child is growing really fast, and you know how babies need to be taken care of. Of course, everyone needs to be taken care of. And according to her, she's not ready to be a single mom. She needs support from the father, alleged father, as well. So this is the conversation right here.
For me, I would say no. Having a child for a man cannot make the man love or stay with you. And some women feel as okay, them if they like this man, okay, they will just have the man's child, just deep make their relationship to strengthen the bond in their relationship. And in cases of what about in the case the man wants just while away his time, just have fun with the girl. So me, if you marry a man, does not make the man love or stay with you. Some women feel as them having a child for the man will make the man more responsible with them, because you know when parenting a child, it takes two to, because one
Takes
only,
two to tango.
yes,
Okay.
because one person cannot parent a child. And also the both of them forgot that okay, if there's only one side,
Do you mean like
parenting,
parenting or making a baby? Because we've seen single dads, we've seen single moms raise children. So are you trying to say that one person cannot make a baby, right? I'm
yes,
assuming
one
that's what you
person,
meant.
yes.
Okay.
And again, if both of them decide to part ways, okay, imagine that, okay, in the moment that man is not ready to face some responsibilities, because if there's a child, there also needs to be financial responsibility. You have to feed the baby, you have to care for the baby. Okay, financial responsibilities are to put in place. So that kind of thing, the man will feel so disturbed, especially the one that is not even feeling really ready, fully ready, and that will affect the child emotionally, because the child will be feeling that kind of resourcefulness.
Okay.
So for me, I feel no.
All right. So in this case, what would you advise this woman to do? Because the man is saying that Cubana Chief Priest is saying, I don't want this baby. I don't want anything to do with you. I do not know you. Like, he's clear because she's been coming after him since January. She's done everything, whether it's to defame him, call him names, body shame him. What has this woman not done? I think at some point he was silent, but he tried to address it, and now he's responding in court. What would you advise this woman to do?
Fine, you can't force a horse to drink water at the river. So that kind of thing, you just let it and let it go. I don't know why it's hard for like some ladies to move on with their life. Okay, so you get pregnant for someone, you're forcing the child on the person. The best is to leave the man, move on with your life, start all over. Somebody that will love you is waiting somewhere. Not that you keep on forcing on the man, forcing the man. And eventually, yes, Cubana Chief Priest is married, so you cannot keep on forcing yourself on a married man, but especially if you love his wife.
Okay.
So the first I can advise
he did not remember that he loved his wife when he was. I don't understand that statement, because I think it is not a coincidence that this woman is actually claiming she knows this guy, and she's giving evidence. I know anybody can have anybody's number, but from the chats that this woman has released, it shows that at least they know themselves. But the part where I'm quite uncomfortable with is the fact that she kept that pregnancy for a whole 9 months. 9 months of her pregnancy, even at that, she was still contacting the guy. The guys kept saying, or the guy kept giving the body language of, I'm not interested.
She's even trying to force the child on him.
So if a man says, but serious, anyway, okay, let's hear what Eunice has to say.
Well, as for me, you can't force a man to love you. They make mistake for the first time, and the woman still have interest with the man, and the man is saying no. I think you should give up and wait for the God time to come, because definitely if it's that man that have that baby with you, one day he will surely come back.
Exactly.
So don't force yourself. Forcing yourself can make you regret. So I will advise her to just lock up and hold on to God, continue praying for the father to come back.
Okay, but she's saying that she cannot take care of the baby, that it's difficult to take care of the baby because of course the baby needs food, the baby needs clothing, the baby needs shelter, all of those things. And according to her, that it's a lot, she's struggling and it's not practical at this point, and she needs the father of the baby. So
but the man is saying no. How's she going to do now? Let me just give up and continue hustle.
Start up something.
And
yes.
Somebody like me, honestly, if the man say no, I'll just hold on myself and look for where I will train my son, train my kids, and make him a better person in future.
Because what she just doing is by fire by force,
yes.
by fire by force.
And the man is saying no. So my sister, just give up and allow God to fight for you.
He will surely come back for that child.
He will come back, definitely. He will come back one day. So and some women are like that. This man must come back. He must come and take care of your baby. You started taking care of him since the beginning, and he grow. Why can't you continue to take care of him? The father say no. What are you supposed to do? Take care of your baby. Continue to take care of him. One day he will look for his son. So Just pray and continue pleasing God to open door for you, to train the baby, to make the baby look good and he great future, because this thing is happening now. It may affecting the baby. So if the father say no, just lock up, look for solution, take care of your baby on your own, and one day the man will come around.
And she's very funny. For you to like go into a relationship, at least you are supposed to be financially stable.
I don't understand. She didn't go into a relationship.
Okay.
It was okay. If you don't want to use the word, it was a one night stand. It was just like a
She's
fling.
mentioned that anything can happen.
The guy didn't love her since for the beginning. He
Exactly,
just had
didn't
fun
have
with
for,
her.
Yeah, just didn't have for fun. So
Yes,
that's what I'm
and
just saying.
something happened.
There is a consequence, because they say for every action
Yes.
there is a reaction or there is a consequence. Now I think it just shows that we as human beings, we do certain things and we are not really for what comes after. You said something that, oh, he's a married man, even though from the chats that we see here, from some of the chats, he's vehemently denying, because I'm sure he knows that
He knows.
that she will keep the receipt. So
Yes.
in the chats he's firm, but seriously, from what I see, I feel like they know it themselves. They've seen themselves. They've had something with each other.
Yes.
But the bargain was not for a child. But if you did not bargain to have a child with someone like that, why are you even going all out with no protection on yourself, for goodness sake? Like, I do not know how some people do certain things, because is it the first time you are meeting this person? You don't know what they have in their body. You just go like that. You're not even okay. Let's even remove the pregnancy part, that you have the ability or the capability to take care of this child. What about sickness? And then you go back to your spouse and even the lady. You're not scared. You just see somebody just like that, and
Of course, he has more.
free will. Like, another part, I'm feeling like she didn't really know who the person was. Like, she didn't know his status in the society like that, until maybe she went back to Kenya, before she now discovered that, oh, this guy is this person, and said okay. And then maybe something came up and the pregnancy was there. Why not keep it and see how we can extort him or something? Because tell me how the man is clearly saying, I don't want a baby, I don't want this baby, and you are keeping the baby. It honestly doesn't make any sense. It
What do
doesn't.
you want her to do?
I think
Maybe she loves the
boss.
baby. She wants to born. She wants to have big a
Are you not seeing the parts that even from the very first start, just letting yourself to lose guard? Of course, this program is rated. Like losing guard, going all the way out with no protection, not even being scared that you might contact an STD or STI. Like,
you know, for this what I discover with like, okay, if you did not contact with sickness and you contact with pregnant, I think the pregnant is very important that the sickness. Thank God she didn't get the sickness. It's only pregnant. I will advise her to love that baby and keep the baby. And one day, the father of the baby will
but she
come
said she
around.
cannot take care of the child.
And I will take care of my baby.
She should find something doing.
This is history for my baby. If my baby grow, if I explain to him, if he refuses to understand me, then no problem. This is what happened between me and your father. And your father is saying no. Maybe the baby, the child may decided to fight the battle by himself. Like in my community, this is how they used to do. Like, oh, this is our great grandfather. They used to go out and pregnant girls outside.
Okay.
They won't look for them. This is what happened. I know.
Okay.
Some of them now have kids outside because of this. They will just go out and pregnant lady outside, and they will forget. They will even tell their wife that this is what I did to people. This is what I did. For no way the children come. How many of them? Almost 10. They grow mature enough. They look for their father. That is one that I know is my grandfather. The boy look for his father, and when the boy came, the father accepted the boy. He said, yes, this is my child. And the wife she's understanding wife. She now say, okay, no problem. As you do this, I forgive you. As receive him as my son. No issue, nothing, everywhere just cover. Now, as I'm talking to you now, that my grandfather, he's late now.
Okay.
And the woman, she's enjoying the boy.
This matter.
So, it's happened. It's
Okay.
happened. So, many of us, especially we lady, especially in this Abuja, that is why if you know that you didn't like that man, don't even have anything with him.
Even to the point that
Even
you
to
now
the point that you
have
will be
a
pregnant or sickness.
And
Keep the
some will just do that
pregnancy.
out of fun. That they want to catch fun. And
Pregnancy or a child doesn't make a man to love you. A man loves you because he wants to love you. But let's hear from you. Yes, let's bring you on this conversation, because it's something that has been going on for a very long time. Like I said, since January, this woman has been accusing this man of fathering her child, and the man is insisting that, oh, I'm not the father of your baby. And now they are going to court after he has allegedly sued her in a Kenyan court. The babe is coming out with what she claims are receipts of their relationship. Now, if you go to her page, everything about her is about this man. Like, there is no day on earth that she does not drag this man. He calls her names. But do you know a part of this conversation, or should I say something that would save all this drama? Why is that man refusing to submit to a DNA test? Why? Because a DNA test is the only way to put an end to this. Simply send your sample. Let them conduct a DNA and know whether the child is your own. And if the child is not yours, that is even when you have a case. No, he cannot let her go scot-free if the child, even if they had a relationship in the past, even if they did, and a child came up, or it's possible that the child is not even his child. But there is only one way to know that that child belongs to him or not. It is through a DNA. So why is he refusing to subject to a DNA test? Like, just send your sample. If you don't want to go to Kenya, you have the money, you have the resources. How about she should send a sample of the child or something? Maybe she sends the sample of the child, you send your own sample, she will do the DNA there, you sponsor it, you will do it here. Because I think that this is part of the inconveniences that come with infidelity. Yes, the moment you decide to step out, whatever consequence that comes with it, you will definitely take it. So I think maybe right now he's stuck. It's possible he knows this woman, he knows her, but he's stuck with public image and answering to his wife. I'm sure maybe he might have told his wife already that this is what it is, and they're trying to, okay, let's see how. But the woman is not giving up. She wants something. And I feel like the only way to clarify things here is to have a DNA test. You know, men will say, oh, women are the ones that do not like DNA tests. Women are the ones that will go and carry another man's child and come and give you. So what people should be doing these days is in place of naming ceremony should be DNA test. Use that money to conduct DNA test to know that this child is yours, so that you're not going to raise somebody's child. But why is it that a man is shying away from DNA test
For me,
now?
if he's afraid of the DNA test, that means he should take up that responsibilities.
Why are you shy?
Because
Because
what he's doing, he
No,
know
if he's afraid
everything.
of
because
DNA,
the
she
woman
take that
is
responsibility.
dragging, no way a woman will be dragging your name. Like, this woman insults this man. I mean, she could take 1 hour, 2 hours to sit and talk about him, body shame him, talk about different things. Like,
Can you
honestly,
imagine?
for a businessman, let's even leave the fact that he's a celebrity, because we know that these celebrities thrive on the controversy. But there is some type of publicity that is not good publicity. Even though they say no publicity is bad publicity, but there is bad publicity. And your children are growing up, for goodness sake. Your children, all of these things are going to come 20, 30 years. These things will be here. I don't know about
Social media
other
never
people,
forgets.
whether they value reputation or not, but the only way to save the stress is to go for a DNA test. If she decides to make the results public, it's left for her. But you have a conviction that somehow that child is not for you, because the DNA test has proven that the child is not yours. And if the DNA test proves it, all this while that we're dragging since January, why are we dragging?
Honestly.
Because now the lady is saying that you had something to do with her, and she gave birth for you. And even though the child kind of, I would say, looks like, it's hard to say, allegedly, It's hard to say if it's his child because I think even the woman and the man, they look alike. So it's really hard to say. But the only way right now to know that or to know who is lying or saying the truth is by going for the DNA. So why is he shying away from DNA test? Why doesn't he want to have that DNA test? Well, let's hear from you. 09073530044 is the number to reach out to Ross. Can having a baby make a man love or stay with you? Having a baby for a man or being pregnant for him. If a woman gets pregnant for you and you don't love her, what would you advise her to do? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Lucky. I'm calling from Dawaki, Abuja.
Good to hear from you, Lucky. Go ahead.
Okay. What stood out from me from all this conversation is that, one, maybe Cubana knows he has something to do with the woman, but he don't want the child. But the woman still insists that it is a child. So she has seen a pathway, a good way to escape from poverty. She just want to grab it with that child. She has seen a good way, a pathway, like, run out of poverty. Maybe she don't know that he is a celebrity before. From my thinking, I thought about it that maybe she don't know that he was a celebrity. Since how many years? The child will be 2 or 3 years now. He did not tell the world that Cubana has the child, so he did not tell the world. Now you came outside and you said Cubana. Now maybe Cubana said I don't find lawsuit for her. Sharp.
Ha, wahala. Okay, Lucky. We appreciate you for calling us this afternoon on the Girlfriend Show. 09073530044 is the number to connect with us here on Eagles FM Abuja. It is the Girlfriend Show. Hello. Hi, Nana. Good afternoon. How you doing? All right. Good to hear from you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the question, there's no man that will love you because you have kids for him. Like, there's literally I don't know any man. Like, I know responsible men that will stay because of their kids, but you can't force a man to love you because you just have kids. These people, they are wired differently. They are so twisted. If you carry pregnancy for 10 years and give birth to that child, they are still going to leave you if they don't love you, or if they are not responsible enough to stay for their children. I know plenty men that maybe will sacrifice and stay because of their kids, but overall, no man will stay because of children. And this woman, I don't even know, like, when you are going out for this kind of life, when you are doing like one night stands and whatever, you should know that no man that will take you as a one night stand, and then when you are pregnant, they will accept. Well, there's some men that will do that, but generally, mostly, no man will accept a child from just a random person that they met and just to have fun with. So, is it that they didn't use protection or whatever that led to us? Like, me, I don't even know. I'm not an educator on that one.
He's denying that he does not know the woman in the first place. Like,
then what he's supposed to do is just go for the DNA test.
He's refusing. That is even where I don't understand.
She can subpoena him. She can subpoena him. Like, let him do the test. After he does the test, let everybody's mind be calm. Like, you are a public figure. People will be all of it. We are having an opinion. The public figure. If it is my neighbor here that has been giving many women pregnant, who know about that one? Let who know about that? For
Nobody.
you are in the public eye, so obviously people want to know.
Yes.
And just go for the deed. If he knows that he has nothing to hide, that is what is making him look guilty. You are saying you will not do it. You are okay. You know that you are the father. Maybe that is why. And the one saying, "See, Eunice, let me tell you something." Saying and Nancy saying that maybe she should take care of the child, and maybe when the child grow up, he will. This is not Nollywood, though. I'm telling you, this is real life, oh. Like, let's be honest here. Like, you hardly come looking for that child. You deny him now. Why are you looking for him later? He's not going to give birth to any other children. That's what I'm saying. Life is not Nollywood movie. This is real life. He might, but there's a higher chance that he will not. So if he can, I don't know, maybe if it is for someone that is pushing wheelbarrow, not be disturbing people like this. Let her leave him and look for a job, I beg.
Wahala.
Simple and short.
Okay.
That is what is making me angry with the woman. Like, just, he's denying it. If you are forcing him to take something that he never wanted in the first place, and he's still saying he does not want, leave him alone. Go focus on your life. Since you are the ones that agreed, stay with that pregnancy for however long that you did, give birth to the child, raise him to this extent, just continue. Just continue. That's just it. Let her. That is the only thing that is making me deal with this woman. He said he does not want the child. Leave him alone. Go and focus on your life. Raise the child.
Okay, Nana.
You don't know who you are raising. You don't know who you are raising. You don't know who the kid will be.
Okay.
So just focus on your life and leave that man alone. I beg. He has enough baby mamas that we don't know.
Wahala, Nana. Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's what you people like saying. Allegedly. I hear it's allegedly.
All right, Nana. Thank you so much. Have a great day. 09073530044 is the number for you to call us. The big question is, why is Cubana chief priest refusing to conduct a DNA test? Yes, I think that is going to save him a lot of trouble and all of this image dragging that this woman has been doing. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. What's your name and where from?
I'm Blessing from Lugwe.
Hi, Blessing. Welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. I just want to, the way I've been reading is not nice.
Okay.
I mean, but she should try and take care of that baby. I know he's denying it. I also have a friend. That's how she has been doing this. The child is now coming back for
Okay, Blessing. Can you please tune down the volume on your radio?
Okay.
To make it better for us. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please. That's better. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's how the thing is going. She should just, I know she know that it's the one, but she's not accepting it. So she just needs to focus on herself and the baby. Instead of her going up and down.
Okay. She should focus on herself instead of going up and down. Okay, Blessing. Thank you so much. Now, it seems like even the ladies are telling her the way it is because the man is obviously not interested. He is not interested in whatever it is that she's saying, whether it's a baby or no baby. All right, we have a message. It says, good afternoon, Eagles FM. If truly that Cubana chief priest is the reunion, blood is thicker than water. We, the men, we can date a girl, but we don't love the girl. Maybe then the woman did not have the quality at the time. Again, maybe the girl is not the color, or she did not have the height he was looking for. Relationship sometimes is sweet madness. My conclusion is, no matter what a woman does to please a man, the man will not keep you. A man can only keep who he wants to keep. Joseph from Jahi. Very good. You see the way men love to serve their own breakfast, but when it's done to them, they will not tell you, oh, women are this, women are that. See the way he put it, like, fine, we accept. But why is it that when a woman does it, they will say the woman is wicked? She's being too firm. I agree. Men will love or keep only the person they want to be. Okay. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes. Good afternoon. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing.
So what's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from here, Abuja.
Okay, what's your name?
Area 1, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm together with you. You see, concerning the girl now, the boyfriend is running away from her or refuses to go for DNA. To me, this thing reminded me of what even really happened to me.
Okay.
So you see, in love, there are some things that you may start a relationship, the friendship, because the girl is beautiful. You later discover that, but you later discover some things from her that are not supposed to be like that. Most especially, some girls, they don't know how to make love. So it's as if that her boyfriend later discovered that she cannot make love. Or it may happen like the one that happened to me. A girl, I later discovered that my own, she's the one that has been, he has a bad spirit that has been killing her family. So these kind of things made me to run away from the girl.
Wow.
So the thing, it looked as if there are one or two things that the guy discovered and ran from the girl. So the girl should exercise patience and pray. And also ask herself, very well. Look at herself very well. Maybe there is something that chases the guy away from her.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you. I think you're speaking on the general terms because these people, they don't have a relationship. It was purely a one-night stand. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, how you doing?
Hi, girlfriend.
Hi, boyfriend.
Good afternoon.
Today, you guys no bring guy. Okay, no problem.
You're already there.
The point is, are they in a relationship?
They are not. It was a one-night thing. I mean, like just a
It's the one
fling.
night thing.
Yes.
So how do you expect it to come out? And is the pregnancy overnight that he give birth?
What?
Is the pregnancy an overnight
It's
pregnancy?
not an overnight pregnancy. According to her, after they met, after some months or so, I think weeks, right? She discovered she was pregnant now. It takes weeks for the conception to happen. So she probably discovered it and told the man. And I think from what she said, the man said, I don't want. But she still kept the baby. And the baby has been born. I think he's over a year or so. And she has been bugging the man that, okay, come and do DNA, at least prove that this child is yours because I cannot take care of this child myself. But the man is saying, I don't know who you are. I don't even know where you're coming from or something like that. Have never met you or something.
My dear girlfriend, the point is this. If you are in a relationship or you are in anything that will result to irresponsibility, there should be a discussion beforehand. Now, you over one night stand, you come up with a story of pregnancy. I don't know whether it's true or not, but the point is this pregnancy that will result in a baby, a life that both will take care of. But you go to the man says he's not interested, you keep it to a point, and now you are coming up to say, oh, yeah, come and take responsibility, which the man said from day one.
Okay.
Let us not cage ourselves in an uncomfort environment. This man say he don't want. It's over a one night stand, for Christ's sake.
So let me ask you something, boyfriend. Let me ask you something. As a man, tell us from a man's point of view. If you do not want pregnancy, because know that Cubana Chief Priest is married. So as a married man, obviously you don't want drama, except if you are looking for a baby out of wedlock. Now, in this case, he obviously does not want the baby. So let's assume that something happened between them. Why is it that he still allowed himself to put a baby there? Because I'm sure that a man knows when he's about to make a baby. So, or does it mean that the man does not know when something is leaving his body to go and make a baby? I don't know if you can give us that view.
Now, the point is this. A one night stand is not something that is concrete. It's not relationship. It's not love. Both of them just meet on this ground and they have this. It's not something you back on and say, okay, I have a baby, I want to keep the baby, I want to go and do this. If a sister comes to me and tell me this story, I'll tell her you are not serious, you are not okay. Why is a one night stand? In fact, I'll not even believe you that I'm the only one. you're a random person. If not so, why should it be a one night stand and you are coming over? You are looking for where to hang this thing. You see, I'm not using it because it's a Cubana chief prince of a thing. Because I'm using it as a normal term. A one night stand is not something serious. It's not something you can back on. That is what I'm trying to put on.
Okay.
So that, because other ladies, other guys are listening to this program. We should set a way that they should be able to learn from it. A one night stand and you are coming up with a story. Although if she just tell Cubana she praise the amount she needed so that they will settle her and she will go. If she want to cash out, that is the truth.
Okay.
She just want to cash out. A one night stand. A one night stand. How?
Okay. I'm really hoping that somehow, maybe one man listening to us will be able to answer why inside that one night stand. Because there has to be something before a baby would appear. A baby does not appear because you went to the shop before a baby comes up. Something happened and does it mean that the man did not know that something was leaving his body? I don't understand. Anyway. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Gates. I'm calling from our poll assessment.
Okay, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Pertaining this issue we are talking about, key points of view, I could have said that even this woman they are talking about will have been a celebrity also. Because this lady will, Cubana chief priest could not just go and meet an ordinary a hawker or anybody on the way by making love with that lady without any protection. And if I may also say, they have been into this relationship, even from my own point of view. They have already been into this relationship. Don't be surprised if we all are dragging on like that. At the end of the day, they will still go at the back and reconcile with each other. Child is already involved. We are talking about one night stand. I don't really understand this one night. I can't believe it's a one night stand. Okay. I can't believe this.
Because so you feel they have been together for long? You feel like they have a relationship going?
Okay, that's what she wants.
I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you that you feel they have known each other for long.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the way I'm saying it. Because this lady cannot just be a harlot just like that. She is a personnel. For him to go and make love to this lady without any protection, is he trying to risk it? Now giving a result. Maybe we are just doing all this just to cover up on the white side and also on social media. But at the end of the day, I know that these people will go at the back and have their impersonation. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Now, this is another angle because the last caller is insinuating that these people have known each other for long. So maybe now that the pregnancy has come out, that is where the problem is coming from. Okay, because how does she get very comfortable to get pregnant to start with? Or pregnant? Hello? Yes, good afternoon. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. How are you guys?
Very well. How are you doing? Okay, I'm assuming that call is not for us. 09073530044 is the number to reach out to us. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
This is David. I'm calling from Garki.
Hi, David. Good to hear from you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sincerely speaking, in my own point of view, these things, it seems somehow. So, what I advise, if the man does not agree to go for the DNA test, he simply tells that something is going on. Okay, now, if he cannot, why did he allow himself to come in contact with a woman without protection? It's very bad, which means he's ready to take responsibility. Okay, now, if he don't want to take the woman or to take the baby because he's married, he has his family. Okay, then he should know how to send something for the woman to take care of this baby because nobody knows what the baby will come tomorrow.
Because if he sends it, the woman will still talk.
He cannot go for the DNA. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, okay. You know that if he says something, the woman will still talk. She will still expose him. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you.
I feel like he's still holding back because it's possible that when he sends money, the woman will still snap the account statement and send it online. That the man is denying that it's not his child, but he's sending money. Do you understand? So I feel like the man is stuck.
Then, listen, let the DNA be done. That is the only thing that will settle this issue. But because you see, raising a child without a father, I don't think whether you understand how it feels. Okay, do you ever hear the story whereby a child will point a gun in his mother's face? Show me who is my father. I don't know whether you have.
Yeah, we've seen cases like that. We've seen situations even worse.
So it is better for the DNA to be done so that let everybody, even if it is his own, he denies. Let know that it is his own and he denies it. And it is not his own. Let's know that it's not his own. So that when the baby grow up, she will know who is her father and who is not her father. So that's my own point of view.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think that he's joined the many voices saying, Cubana Chief Priest, can you at least accept a DNA test so that these people would have closure? Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. When you were speaking, I was wondering if you were talking to us or not. And it was just difficult. Yes. Good to have you back.
You guys are really trying.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Mr. Dad. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, just on this topic, my dear, thank God you guys are living. You know what that was? One night and me. Understand? So they're not keeping relationship. And that's why people doesn't want that breakup. Had it been they were in a long-term relationship, we would have known her more and we would accept the thing. One night time is just like a harlot. Let me just put it that way. One night time is just like a harlot. I feel that is God. Another man can come to this night and another man can come tomorrow's night. You understand? So yeah, you can't allow me to accept a combination of things. I only mean that can't be it. Understand? So this is being wrong. Even though the child happens in his thing and for DNA. The person is using the pregnancy early. The fact that the people they do it early when never even go that far. So the best for the lady to do that one is to avoid the child. So to man, you are opening up. It's not taking the that's it. Avoid it. Sorry, that's what I do this. That's what I want. That's fine. After you have to be a married man and you like a one night man and you tell her to tell me that the father will say no. Because it's not what you are into. Why do that one after it's not they must have paid her for that one night and then ask her to come in. Please, let's just guess also. No, you should understand the fact. Yes, the fact the baby that has seen it goes on that one doesn't need it on the first time. It's just for that night for a pleasure. Not for something tangible, just for that moment. We're going for meeting the without any protection. There might something of course they can't get protection anywhere nearby. So and the guy and the lady both of them think I can't use it. You understand? They have an agreement. So as they come, they don't need to guy and look for work. And if she agrees and she can start up for it, I suggest that she start up for it and there's nothing much about it.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Oh, okay. I think we lost the call. Ladies, at this point we have to wrap up so that we make way for the news update at 1:55. Let's hear you, Eunice.
Okay, as for me, for you guys to say that one night a lady cannot be pregnant, it can't.
Of course.
Because you don't know, maybe the girl
you don't know what period.
Yes. Maybe she never met with man before, or she's in her period, or there is end of her
like
period.
The way you always go very into like so detailed.
You understand? Yes. So please don't say that one night cannot give her pregnant.
It's possible.
It can give her pregnant.
You don't need to be to die there for you to get pregnant.
And secondly, I want to advise the girl, just stay on your own. Behave yourself, maturity. And maybe the reason why the guy is not coming out and say something because the way she talk, it may make him angry. Much. She didn't talk mature.
But because I think she's trying to reach out to him privately, and he doesn't want to talk.
How did she present the matter to him?
He's also not handling the issue well. Because
Yes.
if he's someone that values his reputation, like I said, the only thing to do at this point is to, okay, he's convinced that he's not the father, right?
Yes.
But for the fact that it's now in public glare, and the fact that he has children, posterity would judge. I think it's just for him to say, okay, let's go for this DNA. Ordinarily, my family matters are not supposed to be open.
Yes.
But for the fact that you've brought this thing out already, what is the way to salvage it? Let's have a public DNA test result. And this is it. I'm not the father of the baby.
Decided to
And he should sue the hell out of her. But it seems like you know the answer already. Because
they know the
tell
answer.
me why
They
somebody
know.
the first time in history a man seems to be running away from DNA test. Okay.
So
All right.
please hold on to her and do what she asks you to do so that peace will come on and for the future of the baby.
Absolutely.
Please, and for the girl, if the man keep on saying no, silent, just be yourself and take care of your baby. The father will come out one day.
It's not that easy to take care of a baby.
I know, but he's denying.
Of course, she has to
He's
try.
denying. Let her just continue trying. God can fight the battle for her.
And she said
for
the
sending
child,
the man to
said the
come.
child can eat, that the child eats like the father. According to her.
How did she know that the father is sick after meeting one night?
It's possible
My
to eat
God.
before they meet now. Let's hear you.
They even resemble self.
Wahala. Okay.
And it's true.
No, anyway, you know the lady and the man, they look alike, so
Honestly.
it's possible.
For me, I feel is that she just like holds on to herself, and even in the court that I has even seen her, they will even ask for a DNA test, which I'm very sure for them to carry out that
Yes.
court, they will ask for that DNA test. So for me, even after she should just wait and appeal by the courts. She should appeal by the courts. I'm very sure that even
Should wait for the court case, right?
Yes.
I think that is from the court. The court might
Everything will come
order
out.
for a DNA because
Yes.
a DNA test
For
will
sure.
give the closure that everybody is looking for, and it will just put to rest everything. And well, I think at the end of the day, man, you need to be careful with the kind of things you do out there. Some people will tell you, oh, men are polygamous, they cannot keep themselves to one place and everything, but at least at all, even if you must sin, can you sin responsibly? Even if you must look out, can you look out because I'm very realistic. If you tell them now that don't go and cheat, they'll say you are trying to box them. Men are polygamous. But in your polygamy, remember that after your fun, there are consequences. Because how is ordinarily, let's be serious, this woman on a normal day, she won't have access to this man. But of course, you know what they say, that those kind of things do not rate your social class. So because a man might be high and mighty, but he will still fall for a lady that is not even up to his social status and everything. So I think at the end of the day, just do what you're doing responsibly and just try to live right for yourself and responsibly. Thank you so much for listening to Eagles from Abuja. It is the Girlfriend Show, and we'll make a return on Monday with another hot episode. Keep listening.
Bye.
All right, bye. And keep listening to Eagles from Abuja.
The hits for your drive home.